This is the general use and calibration of the Horiba U22. The keypad here on the unit is self-explanatory. We have our power key. And when you power the unit up, all the different segments of the LCD will display. It will tell us the unit model, and then it'll pop up our readings. And if you look really close, across the bottom of our display here, you will see the different concentrations or the different types of probes that are in the unit and the different things we can measure. Right now we are measuring pH, so we have pH with the brackets around it. And if I was to hit my measure key, I go on to the next probe or the next selection, which is conductivity. And I can hit my measure key and go through all the different probes or the different readings. Turbidity, dissolved oxygen, temperature, ORP, oxidation reduction potential, salinity, TDS, ORP, and then our time. We'll go back to pH. On the keypad itself, we have our enter key that will enter into different functions. And then our calibration key, of course, that's for calibration of the unit. And then our up and down arrow keys to move around in the different functions. And then, of course, our power key. Our set key is when we change any parameters in the unit, we hit our set key. And then data, again, to record any data. Now, to calibrate this unit, we want to go ahead and use our auto calibration solution that's provided with the unit. The auto calibration solution has the parameters that we need to calibrate the the U22. And again, we have pH, which is pH of 4 for calibration. And then we have turbidity, 0.0 NTU. And then we have our conductivity solution, 4.49 microsiemens per centimeter. This solution is provided with your rental, and if any extra solution is needed, you can purchase that. And what we want to do then is on our calibration cup. With the calibration cup, there is a fill line on here. So we want to make sure our calibration solution is up to the, line indicated. So we go ahead and put in our solution. And we want to remove our protective boot. Put it over here out of the way. Place the probe in the solution. Whoops, I put so much solution in there. Now what we want to do is calibrate the instrument. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do an automatic calibration. And if you look up in the upper corner here, we'll see the different modes that the unit is in. So if I hit my cal key, I don't know if it'll say auto and then cal. It's really hard to see. And when I'm in that mode, then I go ahead and hit my enter key to start my calibration procedure. And as I'm calibrating, it'll say data in, and all my different parameters that I'm calibrating will flash. As each parameter calibrates, the bracket will stop flashing when it's calibrated. Right now we're calibrating our pH right now. That's the last parameter to calibrate. And once it's done calibrating, it says end on our display. So we want to go ahead and just hit our measure key, and we're back to our normal measuring screen. And again, we hit our measure key to view each parameter on our display. And we want to go ahead and go through each parameter and check to make sure that it's reading properly and matching your calibration solution. And that's the end of the calibration and general operation section of the Horiba U22.